got here in the eastern part of Germany. And off the line we go. Hayden from Gibnau from Barros into turn one. They're somehow going to get through, but there's a bit of bumping and boring in the middle of the back. Shaky burn goes out, and two Quackers have gone down. Two Kawasaki's have gone down. That must be, it's Jack and Hoffman. Oh dear.
That's embarrassing. It's the team's home race as well. Olivier not impressed one little bit.
Bit of periphery arm waving going on there, and also some autobahn arm waving. They are back at the sharp end. Seta Gibnau struggling to keep in touch with Nicky Hayden, who leads this one from the pole position. He had the pole position from Gibnau by over a tenth of a second, and it's Hayden who's taken the advantage, and there goes Bayliss. Bayliss crashing out. Not a good weekend. He was 16th on the grid, and now he's last.
His season is turning pear-shaped in the biggest possible way. Nicky from Valentino. Valentino looking at the inside. It's just like Laguna at the moment, isn't it?
So then the rest of the field coming through, and there's Hopkins. There's John Hopkins, having crashed off the Suzuki in practice, injuring his foot, and now crashing off again. Oh, that's going to hurt. That is really going to hurt John Hopkins. And that may even bring the red flags out, because he's in the middle of the track. Indeed, it has done. Indeed it has. So red flags out. So now the second part of the race is the finishing order. No aggregate race. It's a dash for the cash.
This is it. What you see is what you get, Toby.
So then Nicky Hayden again on the pole position, and Nicky Hayden squeezing through turn one and making it work. Hayden from Rossi. Gibnau's got a better start this time round.
Well, there's a Kawasaki showing in the top half dozen for the first time in ages as well.
Crashed on Friday morning. There goes Gibnau putting a manoeuvre past the works Honda of Hayden. Gibnau wanting that victory again as he had here a couple of years ago.
Well, the restart's done him a big favour, hasn't it? Really has. Gibnau right on the case of Valentino Rossi. You're right, Toby. It's deja vu all over again, as the man said. Gibnau goes through.
Hold the line, the Honda does against the Yamaha. We're on board with Sete Gibnau's Honda V5, building speed. Now we go back to the other bike that we were looking at. We're on board with Rossi, going through this quick left-hander up towards the top of the hill. And there's Chai! There's Carlos Checo.
Oh dear, that's a much slower crash than he had in practice.
It certainly is. At least he's okay and up and running. There's Max Biaggi, former victor here, of course, with a Honda V5 in yellow colours. Now in the works colours, not so good. That's Gibnau.
Hayden in third. Hearing from pit lane that Hayden changed tyres for the restart, I mean, Toby, and it doesn't look as if he's as happy as he was. Barros right there in fourth place, looking good. Biaggi in fifth, and then Nakano is making real progress. It's the Bridgestone story as normal. They get quicker later in the race. The Michelins are quicker early.
Gibnau's getting away with this one. We're on board passing Valentino Rossi. There's the leader ahead of you. We are on board with Nicky Hayden. There's Alex Barros in the background. Barros now slotting into that fourth position. He had an enormous crash on Friday. They took him way beyond midnight to rebuild the bike, so they're doing well.
Sete off and running. Is this at last going to break the curse of Qatar? Last year in the Middle East, Rossi said he will not win another race. He meant, I think, that year, Tony, not for the rest of his career.
Yes. And here we are in mid-July, and he's got a lot of work to do. Down the hill we come with the leader, still cranked over to the left-hand side, but the left-hand side of that tyre having a real hammering, but 3, sometimes even 4 compounds in that rear doing wonders. Rossi goes second.
That's more like it now. Can he catch Sete? Will he be able to reel in the Spaniard? I'm not convinced. Oh, Barros really going well, and that Kawasaki sneaking up on them all.
And there comes Max Biaggi sneaking up on Alex Barros. Biaggi coming through. This is his longest barren spell of not having won a race since '92. So he's not going to win this one, is he? But he's looking good.
Last lap time, Gibnau leads. Is this going to be it at last? It's going to be. Goes wide. He goes wide. It's not just wide, Toby. He's off track.
Gibnau goes wide through, losing the lead, nearly losing second position. Gibnau loses it all on the last lap, and Valentino Rossi, you do not leave the door open for Valentino Rossi. Give him an inch, he will take a mile. Hayden struggling to see if he can pass Gibnau, but it's not going to be. Valentino Rossi wins win number 8 out of 10 races in 2005. Gibnau, well, Sete, you've only got yourself to blame on that one. Hard, I think, but fair.
And the banner celebrates Rossi's 76 wins, the same as the great Mike Hailwood managed in his career.